Welcome back to Zackus. I'm so glad you joined me for another video. I want to talk today about routers, more and more routers. I'm going to do a comparison video against the Eero 6 and the Google Wi-Fi. You guys have been asking me about Amazon's Eero 6, so I wanted to talk about that and compare those. I'm going to do a couple videos on it, and we're going to get into which one's better, what are the pros and cons, all that good stuff. Here we go. So right off the bat, Google Wi-Fi has been out for, I don't know, 4 years now, since 2017 at least. And it does not have Wi-Fi 6, and it's just an older model. They just upgraded it to Nest Wi-Fi. I'm going to do another video on that, but this is a 3-pack, this is the 3-pack. So I just want to kind of compare the two. With Google Wi-Fi, every puck is what they call them, or point, is its own device. So it comes with two Ethernet ports and your plug-in. Each one of them have that, so they're all the same. And so one inherently becomes the router and the other two are points. But there's no distinguishing the difference, so that if you put a point upstairs next to something that has a network connection in your room, then you can plug that in. You can have a direct connection to both and have that backhaul channel and spread your internet better. Or maybe you have something that's not Wi-Fi, you can plug it into this, and then it makes it Wi-Fi basically. It can get internet to devices that are not Wi-Fi. So that's becoming less and less needed as we get into 2021 and stuff, but it is, you know, something to think about, because this one and the Nest Wi-Fi and a lot of the new ones do not have that. You have what's called the gateway. They call their router the gateway. It has one in here, it has 2 GB ports, and then the rest only have plugs. That's it. Neither one of them have any kind of assistance or anything. Google does collect data, and then you've got Amazon that collects data. You use your Google account for this one, you use your Amazon account for this one. It's just how it goes. If you're going to use these companies' devices, they're going to know who you are, know what you are. And there's some good side to that, and then there's some downside to that. The upside of this one too is it has Wi-Fi 6 and this one does not. Wi-Fi 6 is a much more stable Wi-Fi, faster speeds and more steady speeds. More steady, and it can handle more devices and stuff. So you can get that advantage in this one versus this one. I've used this one and my family's used this one for a long time. It's a very good system, very stable system, very easy to set up, but it is old and it is becoming, you know, not so much the top tier. It's not the top tier. It's definitely below this one at this point. But I just like to compare, because some people are Google people. Maybe you have a ton of Google assistants, you're an Android user, and you just have that need. Go with Google. You know, Google's going to handle everything like you're used to. Google's got an awesome app. It's super easy. If you're an Amazon person, go with Eero's. If you're looking for new stuff, you have the latest iPhone or the latest Android phone that supports Wi-Fi 6, and you have Wi-Fi 6 devices like a brand new TV or a new computer, things like that. You definitely want to get a router with Wi-Fi 6 if you do that, because you're going to get better speeds out of your ISP. The internet's coming in your house. You're going to get more consistent speeds as you add more devices. All that good stuff is going to come into play. They have an awesome app. It's super easy to set up. Both take about 10 minutes to set up. It's super fast. The app walks you through visually and step by step. Super easy. They both come with 3 devices. They both come with plugs for each of those 3 devices, and they both come with a network cable for your router, or your gateway is what Amazon calls it. Now this is the Eero 6. They have a Pro version, Eero Pro 6. So that's a whole different thing. It's much more expensive. It can handle a lot more speeds. This handles 5,000 square feet, and so does this. So does your Google. And this handles up to 500 megabytes, and this handles about 500 megabytes as well. So no big difference there. If you're under 500 megabytes from your internet service provider, like AT&T, Frontier, Comcast, whatever, whoever's providing your internet, if you're under 500 megabytes coming down, then either one of them are going to work for you. It really depends on your preferences and your needs between the two things that I've mentioned. Those are really the only downside. The cost is about the same. Now you're going to spend about $230 or $199 depending on where you look for the Google Wi-Fi. And you're gonna spend about $270 to I got this for $223 on a special, but $223 to $270 from Amazon. And if you're a Prime member, of course, you're gonna get free shipping and stuff like that. So the price is a little different, but this is newer, and it has Wi-Fi 6, and it has newer technology. It has 4 gigabytes of flash and 512 megabytes of memory, which is, this doesn't even have 512 of either. So you're getting an upgrade basically to this, and they both work really great. They're both easy to set up. So if I was going between the two, I would recommend this one at this point, because it does, in the speed test, come in higher than the Google Wi-Fi, and even higher than the new Nest Wi-Fi from Google. And it just has a lot of great stuff. If you open it up, you can see it's just really nice looking, very beautiful. It is glossy, has no lights on it except for one little light in the front. This does have a ring of light. You can turn it on or off or dim it, and it is a matte white, and it's like a hockey puck is what I call it. It's just very like a cylinder. These are more curved and elegant looking around the house, so that's really nice. And of course, I'm going to do a video on the Nest Wi-Fi compared to this as well, so be sure and check that out. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Free to do so, cancel at any time, and you'll get notified first when I put up videos like this that interest you and that are good for you. And if you're on the search for the router that's right for you, I hope this video helped you. If you're looking at which one should I get, I hope this helps you. All the links are right down below in the description always, so you can see pricing, so you can see detail, so you can get all the information you need. And whatever in the comments below, whatever I can do to help you, just comment below. I will try to answer it. I will try to help you out. I'm here on the search myself for the best router for me and for my family, and I just want to share that here on the Zacchus channel. I will catch you guys in the next Zacchus video. Peace.